Hi, this is Donnie bringing our weekly Bible reading devotional as we continue to read through Mark's Gospel together through the Discipleship Journal's 5x5x5 Bible reading plan. My kids have been playing this game lately. It's a game where one of them will be the king, or if it's my daughter, the queen, and everybody else gets to be their servant. And the servants have to do whatever the king or the queen says to do. Well, you can imagine which role is the more popular one to be in. And I thought of this as I was reading Mark's Gospel, a couple of incidents with Jesus' disciples. One comes in Mark chapter 9 when they're walking on the road, and the disciples, it says, are arguing about who's the greatest. And Jesus knows what they're talking about. But he says, hey, what were you guys talking about? And everybody's like, nothing. Well, Jesus says, you guys want to be great? If anyone would be first, he must be last of all and servant of all. Well, they get the lesson really well because just a chapter later, it says a couple of the disciples come to Jesus and they say, Lord, we want to sit at your right hand and your left. Would you let us be the top when you're in all your glory in your kingdom? And the other disciples, they're upset when they hear, how could they ask that? And so once more, Jesus has to gather them and say, guys, this is not how it's to be among you. That's the way it works in the world. Those who are great, they're the ones that are in charge, that get things their way, tell everybody else what to do. But that's not how it's to be with you. And he says to them, whoever wants to be great among you, let him become your servant. And whoever wants to be first among you, well, let him become servant of all. Jesus doesn't say, stop wanting to be great. Stop wanting to be significant. Instead, what he says is, you've got the wrong idea of greatness. Real greatness is about using what God has given you to serve others, to lift others up. Not taking, but giving. Not seeking your own interests, but seeking the interests of others. That's real greatness. Because, he says, even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many. That's what we're going to see play out in these later chapters of Mark's Gospel. Jesus humbling himself to death to serve us. And he says, you, as my people, are made to be like me, to give to others, to serve others. And that's the place where you'll find real joy. So this week, as we watch Jesus gladly pouring himself out for us, let's ask him to make us have hearts like his that desire true greatness that comes through serving others. I'll look forward to reading Mark this week with you, and I'll see you next week.